Sports Medicine is the most trusted of its kind in Northeast Indiana. That's because of the benefits our services provide you. We serve every level of athlete with our sports nutritionists, the expert physicians at O&E, the area's only specialized athletic rehab, and the region's industry leader in sports performance, AWP. The roster coordinates your care in state-of-the-art facilities conveniently located in your community. To start your journey, visit us at parkviewsportsmedicine.com.
Who is that? That's good.
I know. I'd like to try to find out.
Shoot the other way. I was going to give her a compliment. Oh, well. Get ourselves settled back in here. A little bit of a tight fit here at Bishop Dwenger High School for the basketball guys. But we will slide that. You want a back rest? I got an extra one.
There we go.
Here you go. I know. You'd be surprised how much that makes things better. Okay, the Leo Lions being introduced onto the floor, and I think Bob's got the starting lineup for the Lions.
Number 12, Jeremy Davidson, 6'1", sophomore. Good shooter, good ball player. Will Moreau, he's been their leader all year. Number 24, only 5'9", but I'll tell you, he'll be all over the floor. You got to guard him. He's a senior. Lane Reed, number 25, 6'3", junior. Eli Steiner, number 35, a 6-foot senior. And probably the man in the middle, Ignacio Martinez Pardo, 6'5", junior. So you have Jeremy Davidson, Will Moreau, Lane Reed, Eli Steiner, and Ignacio Martinez Pardo.
And those are the more challenging names of the night, so I let Bob read those. It's Bishop Dwenger State starting lineup. Wearing number 3, Colin Martin. He's a 6-foot senior. And his running mate, and these guys are co-captains of the basketball team. He's a senior. He's 6-foot. Campbell Donovan. Jack Pettenberg, another 6-foot senior. They run 3-guard offense and doing a pretty good job of it of late. A young man who's played his way into the starting lineup, and we've noticed the games we've done, he was working hard. And you hear his name in the background, Grant Richardson. He is a junior, 6'2", and starting in the middle, he's 6'7", and he's been getting better and better all year long. Nick Fassino. So you got Martin, Donovan, Pettenberg, Richardson, and Fassino, and of course, head coach Matt Kostoff.
For Leo Kenny, they have 2 seniors, 2 juniors and a sophomore, and their tallest player is 6'5", and then they're pretty short. But it should be a good ball game. Again, Will Moreau is one of the better guards in the area, probably the leading scorer for Leo Lions. Dwenger's going to have to keep an eye on him. And at the Northside game last week, Conlon Martin and Campbell Donovan did a real good job of scoring against Northside. So should be a good ball game, Kenny, and two evenly matched teams.
Fassino and Martinez Pardo set to jump it up. It's in the air and tipped, controlled by the Saints. Pettenberg with the basketball. Comes over the timeline, right over the center of the floor. Swings to the right side to Donovan. Donovan's got a 3 if he wants it. Gets it inside to Fassino. Fassino is bumped.
Wow.
Oh, and they called a
charge, and we haven't played 12 seconds.
So Martinez Pardo either is a good actor or we didn't see the charge as well as the referee did. So we're going to go the other way with it. And full court press employed by the Bishop Dwenger Saints. And they are going to try and, they relaxed it. So they're going to press the inbound pass, try and get a cheapie, and then let them get over the timeline. So the Lions with the basketball in the offensive end of the floor. Moreau with it, left wing, throws it across court to the right wing to Steiner. Steiner drives, gets inside, dumps it off, kicks to Reed. Reed over in the corner to Moreau. Moreau throws up a 3. Rebound passing note for Bishop Dwenger. Here comes Pettenberg with a rock. Gets it down in the corner to Martin. Or Donovan, excuse me. Now that was Martin and Donovan. See, they're interchangeable and they both have single digits on, so sometimes you get them confused. Foul called. As Campbell Donovan started to drive and somebody got caught on a reach-in. That's Jeremy Davidson guilty of that personal foul. 1 each for the teams now, 7:09, and we got goose eggs on the board. The Saints triggering the basketball in, maybe have to throw it about 50 feet into the backcourt. And Donovan charged.
He got fouled, I thought he hit him on the elbow.
Yeah, it looked like it. And we're going to say it did, but the referees didn't. Does the three-point shot come up way short, and that's not characteristic of a Campbell Donovan three-point attempt. So Leo comes the other way with the basketball. Davidson, a tall, lanky young man, stands 6'1", sophomore guard. Gets about an 8-footer, throws it 7 feet. Easy rebound for Passano. Wow, he took a shot to the back, and he didn't do anything with it. Lane Reed nailing one. They get it done on the offensive end of the floor. It is Conlon Martin. Kicks it over to Donovan. Donovan in the corner to Richardson. Back out in between the circles to Pettenberg. Pettenberg resets the offense. Goes to the left side to Martin. Ball slapped away from him. He recovers it.
No movement by Dwenger right now.
Passano's going to work the low blocks. He gets inside, puts up a right-hander, and we have the first score of the ball game. It's about a minute and a half, so I'd say that we're going to be in the 50s by the time this is over, perhaps. 2-0 Saints. Davidson with a rock. He gets inside, spins left, kicks it to the left side, wide open three. Woo-hoo, missed that by about a mile. Easy rebound for Bettenberg. He still got it, stops at the right toe.
Oh, nice pass.
Passano
That could have been another foul on Passano.
Got it, put it back up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. A little inconsistency on the referee's part, but we'll get used to it here quick. We'll see what they're going to call. 5:55, 4-0 Saints, first period here. Davidson seems to be the main ball handler for the Leo Lions. Bounce pass over to Steiner. Steiner gets it down inside the low blocks. Kicked back outside to the corner. Davidson, three on the way.
Boy, Leo likes the threes, and Davidson's a good three-point shooter, as is Will Morrow.
Quickly, Donovan. He's going to answer with a three of his own. Nope. Hard off the back of the iron. And the breakout for Leo. Davidson looks around, puts it on the left hand, missed it by about a mile. Got way underneath the basket, hit the bottom of the backboard. The Saints running the other way. Ball's intercepted by Leo, who hustled hard back on defense. Credit Eli Steiner with the hustle there. He gets it back to Moreau, back to Steiner. He's out in between the circles and going to try a little pick and roll out top. Good switch by the Saints, didn't work. He still got the basketball. Got himself caught up in here, had to throw a cheapy little pass over to Moreau, who got it. Right side to Davidson. Davidson guarded by Conlon Martin. He get it down on the right, mid-post, low block.
Nice move by
Martinez Pardo. It did everything but go in. Easy rebound for Passano. Pettenberg coming the other way, right side of the floor. Kicks it over to the left side to Martin. That's in his range, but he elects not to. Gets it over to Donovan. Donovan dumps it off in the corner to Pettenberg. Pettenberg dribbles it out. We're back in between the circles for Richardson. Richardson at the left side to Donovan. Donovan thinking about it. Gets inside to Passano. Passano's going to take on Pardo and puts it up and in with the left hand. Nice move by Nick Passano.
Kenny's got 6 points and 3 rebounds, and we haven't played 4 minutes.
And the Saints have 6 points, so it's 6-3. Davidson gets it inside, tries a bounce pass to the baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Campbell Donovan.
Campbell Donovan's all over the floor. He's guarding Will Moreau, who's 5'9". You got to slow him down if Dwenger wants to win this game. Will Moreau and Davidson are real good shooters.
4:18, first period action, 6-3. Your Saints up by 1 3-point shot. Leo has the basketball, have to trigger it deep into the backcourt just to get it in. Good interior defense by the Saints that time. They're going to jack up a three from downtown, the right side, no good. Passano with another rebound. He gets it over to Martin. Martin's going to drive to the baseline. He's cut off. He turns around, heads the other way, shoots a cross-court pass to Donovan. Donovan dumps it down inside to, I think, Richardson. He's double-teamed.
Oh, bad pass there.
And Leo slaps it out of the air. Here they come. They got 3-on-3. They're going to the left side. Davidson can try and drive the baseline.
Nice pass.
Inside to Martinez Pardo. Missed it. Tipped. Missed it. Rebound Passano. Here we go the other way.
That's his 5th rebound already, Kenny.
Pettenberg gets inside. Nobody really challenged him, but he didn't expect that and missed it. Rebound fought for. Body's on the floor. Whistle stops play. They're going to say it goes to Leo. He got in there so easy that I thought he was waiting for the contact. He flat missed the shot.
Number 22, Hayden Smithy, who's usually a starter, is coming in, Kenny, and Lucas Larman, number 25, and now they're also bringing in Zach McKenna, so they're bringing in the reserves already.
Yep, they're 8 deep in the lineup, and it's only 3:38 first period. 6-3, the Saints up by 3, and here come the Leo Lions. Bringing over the timeline right dead center of the floor. McKenna on the defense this time for Davidson. They give it over to Martinez Pardo. He flips it to Steiner. Steiner back to Davidson. Davidson tries to flip it back to corner, and nice defense. Ball slapped out of bounds by Conlon Martin.
Lucas Larman's going to really have to pick up the offense and rebounding. Passano's on the bench. He's got all 6 points and 5 rebounds.
Well, Larman matches up body height and strength.
And he's 6'8".
Center Martinez Pardo. He's getting back. He's got him trapped. Martinez Pardo makes a lousy pass, and Leo just happens to get lucky and goes and gets the basketball. Bounce pass over the corner. Tries to
nice pass.
Dumps one off. Interior pass. Good job. Shot missed. Rebound. by Steiner, and he is fouled.
I think that's going to go on Hayden Smithy.
And you are exactly right. Smithy swatted at him from the backside and got more person than anything. So at 3:06, the clock has stopped, and we are at a 6-3 ball game. First free throw's up and good. Make it 6-4. Eli Steiner's a 6-foot guard. He's a senior for the Leo Lions. And he is lined up for his second free throw. Hits up. Good rotation. Count it. 6-5 your score. Saints up by a single digit. Conlon Martin going to walk the basketball up here. They'll go to the timeline. Takes a tie pick. Throws up a three. Rattles it home. Not a lot of challenge on that play. As we're up 9-5.
He's a real good three-point shooter.
Davidson got a little too fancy. Lost it. Picked up by Steiner. Steiner dumps it down the inside to Reed. Reed got down the baseline, got cut off, had to kick it back out. Ball's inside, picked off by Martin. Martin gets down the floor, puts up kind of a wild thing. No good. A rebound fought for, and it squirts out. And we'll see who gets it. I don't know if I agree with that particular call because it was on a rebound. Nobody had it, but they're going to call it over and back on Bishop Dwenger. As Zach McKenna did the hustle to go back and get the basketball. But I guess it was their last possession, so.
That was a tough one.
Yeah. Ooh, Leo gets it into Davidson. He brings it over the timeline. McKenna in a good defensive position on him. And bumps him, and they're going to call a foul. And that was out in front of God and everybody, so it's pretty easy to call. His first foul of the ball game, and that's the third on the Saints this half. 2:19 on the clock, 9-5 so far.
Good defense by Dwenger right now.
Dwenger's making it really hard for Leo to get the ball inbounds, whether it's on the baseline or on the sidelines, either way. Spin move by Steiner.
That was a real nice move.
Steiner, excuse me, and he puts it up and in. Defense we were just bragging about got a little lazy. Smithy gets it to McKenna in the corner. McKenna fakes a three, gets it back to Smithy, puts up a three at a quarter counter, and that may be a 4-point play.
He sure looked comfortable shooting that three, Hayden Smithy.
He got it up in a big hurry, and he was fouled by Luke Stoller. And that is going to be a possible 4-point play.
We don't see too many of those, do we, Kenny?
Well, not when a guy's not acting. Usually when they're trying
and
to
he
buy
was right
that
in front of the referee also.
That's usually convenient if you're the guy getting fouled, and he puts it up and in.
Hayden Smithy, only a sophomore, already has 4 points, and he's only been in the lineup about 20 seconds.
13-7 your score of 1:51 on the clock. Leo dumps it down into the corner. They dribble out, try to get inside the lane, put it up, and foul is called.
They're sure calling him close tonight.
And they going to call that on Dwenger's Lucas Lehrman, his first of the ball game, and Dwenger's fourth of the half. But is the shooting foul. So Luke Stoller, the 6'3" junior for the Leo Lions, steps up to the free throw line. Throws up the first one, count it.
Leo 3 out of 3 from the foul line. They sure looks the way they're shooting fouls early. You don't want to foul Leo tonight. Looks like they're a good foul shooting team.
Second one is also good. 13-9 your score. Saints up by 4. Excuse me, quickly down the floor to McKenna. McKenna at the top of the key to Smithy, and they swing it around. Oh, and Leo's defender stepped on Kyle Martin's foot. He lost the basketball. Davidson charges down the floor, puts it up and in.
5 points for Jeremy Davidson. All of a sudden, Leo's right back in it at 13-11, Kenny.
Kind of a quirky turnover when a guy stepped on his foot, but it happens here in this sport. Smithy with the basketball, flips it over to the left side to Donovan. Martin with a 3 attempt, puts it up, no good. Rebound Smithy, missed it. Rebound Leo, jump ball called.
That's 2 on Lehrman, and he hasn't played over 2 minutes so far.
He called a foul on Lehrman?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw 2 thumbs up. Here comes Nick Passano back into the lineup. You're right, 2 fouls on him, and
he didn't play too long.
5 fouls on the team at 1:08 first period.
Passano 6 points and 5 rebounds. He's been a star for Dwenger early.
Davidson fires it off in the corner to Stoller. Steiner, they keep saying Stoller. Give it to Davidson again. Davidson can't do anything with it. Gets it over the corner to the baseline drive. Stop, shot, no good. Rebound. Oh, it hung on the rim a little bit to shoot everybody up on the jump. And Smithy comes out of the pack with it. And he still got it.
Oh, nice move, Kenny. That's a heck of a move.
That is a good basketball play. At 37 seconds left, 15-11, the Saints up. They're going to put a little pressure on the basketball, bringing it down the floor. Conlon Martin shadowing Davidson. Davidson gets it over the timeline with 26 seconds. Coach Cogdell calling out a play. But they're way, way outside here, so I don't know if they're going to kind of deep freeze it. And that doesn't matter because Conlon Martin's going to call on a touch foul.
These referees are not going to let the defenders in the SAC, Kenny, as many games that we've seen, they let them play a little more physical, and they're not doing any of that tonight. Dwenger's going to have to react to that, or they're all going to be in foul trouble before the night's over.
Oddly enough, with all the fouls, it's been a quick first quarter, 17.5, 15-11 the Saints up. They barely get it in again. The Saints defense kind of badgering them on the inbounds pass. Steiner with a rock, still with it, hands it off to Davidson with 8 seconds to go. They just get going later and later. Now it's 6, 5, 4, Davidson inside.
Oh, nice defense.
And McKenna's block shot, called it a jump ball.
That's good defense by the Dwenger Saints and Zach McKenna.
So the Saints will have it with 1.7. Got to go the length of the floor. And I hear a buzzer for the score table, so they're going to talk to the referee here. And they're deciding which direction the basketball goes, and it's actually Leo's basketball on the jump ball call. So I think somebody might have got a little over enthusiastic by flipping the arrow just a smidgen quick.
1.7, you don't have too much time. Leo's going to have to set a quick pick, get the ball in your hands, and shoot it in one motion.
A long inbounds pass.
That's too
shot.
long.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, it's good if it goes.
Oh, my Lord, that's a long 1.7.
Yeah, it certainly was, but it counted.
Wow.
3-pointers. 15-14 your score after one, and we'll take a 1-minute break between periods. You're listening to Redeemer Radio, 106.3 FM. We are in Northeast Indiana.
Successful coaches make changes to succeed by calling timeouts to make needed adjustments, for it's clear no change equals no change. This is David X with Union Savings Bank in Fort Wayne. I started mortgage lending in 1988. Since then, I've been trusted by thousands of area homeowners. I offer low closing costs and great rates on home lending so you can save big money both upfront and over the life of your loan. Make a change for the better when purchasing a different home or refinancing to lower your payment. Call timeout, get your mortgage statement in hand. Call me anytime for your free mortgage checkup. Make sure you compare. Call David X, 418-6191. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and diamonds are forever. And since 1988, Peter Franklin has been bringing you the finest diamonds imported from overseas diamond cutters. Peter Franklin Jewelers. Jewelry created from concept to completion by our master goldsmiths on staff. Peter Franklin Jewelers, with 3 locations to serve you: New Haven, DuPont Road, and Angola. Remember, it's not just jewelry, it's Peter Franklin.
Holy Cross College is proud to bring you the first quarter of tonight's exciting game. Holy Cross College is an affordable Catholic college offering a life-changing, life-affirming education, and is closer than you think, just 2 hours away. Search for them on the web at Holy Cross College at Notre Dame.
Smith, he missed an easy left-hander. Passano got the rebound, so we got another possession out of it. McKenna going to put up a 3 from the left wing. Does everything but go in, and he follows the shot. Something lost art, got it back. So 2 offensive rebounds here this time. Another 3 put up. This one's got nice rotation.
Well, Dwenger's doing an unbelievable job on the boards, and they missed that one.
Missed the bunny.
Oh, they're going to call McKenna for the foul.
No, it should be the other way around, I would think. McKenna had inside position, but they're going to call him because the ball went deep. Luke Stoller going to go to the free throw line, but we missed 3 shots that time. 2 threes and a bunny. And the score remains 15-14. Doing a good job on the glass, but you got to finish.
Dwenger already has 11 rebounds, Kenny, and 6 for Nick Passano. But I'll tell you, with Dwenger already in the 1-and-1, Leo can really make hay here at the foul line in the second quarter, and they're good shooters.
And they make the first one. That ties the ball game up at 15. So the Lions on a mini run here. And they're going to make a change in their lineup. Will Moreau's going to come back in the lineup for somebody, but not yet. He does make the second free throws. He goes in for Steiner. Steiner makes 2 points, and for his effort, he gets sat down.
He's 4 out of 4 from the foul line and a basket. He's got 6 points for Leo.
Seems kind of unfair. You start playing well and you sit. Well, we got the ball down on the offensive end of the floor. Martin with the basketball gives it to Smithy. Smithy, 3, short. Rebound, Reed for Leo. Gets it over to Moreau. Moreau's going to bring it over the timeline.
Donovan's guarding him very closely.
Bounce pass over to Stoller. Stoller is, I thought he got rid of it. He still got it. Guarded by Donovan again, and Martin's going to take over the guarding on Moreau. They get it down on the baseline. Kind of a head fake, didn't move Smithy at all. They get to the left side over to Moreau, back on the baseline. They got around one body.
Good defense by Passano.
Overshot everything. The rebound, Pentonburg. Pentonburg gets it to Martin, back to Pentonburg. He's going to jack back up and reset the offense. Right side to Martin. Martin gets it inside to Passano. He's got him one-on-one. Nobody's coming over to help, so he just bodies him backwards and puts it up and in.
He's already got 8 points.
Nobody for Leo decided to help defense that time, and when we got the lead back, 17-16. Davidson tries to drive, doesn't work, dips it off in a corner. They got him trapped, so they slide it over to.
He was wide open on that.
Yeah, he was. Put it up and in. 18-17. Whistle goes the other way. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It'll be probably the third or fourth foul on Leo. We'll see who's guilty party. And he has got a couple on him. Luke Stoller. That's his second. And out he comes just
He's
that
got
quick.
5 points, Kenny, in the first quarter, so that'll hurt Leo a little.
Steiner in for Stoller. And the Saints take the basketball out. Martin looking for somebody. Got Donovan deep. Gets it in.
Oh, nice
back
pass.
to Martin. And a block from behind. And
Wow,
a foul
nice pass.
called. Yep, good idea. Martinez Pardo is going to be guilty of that one. Even I saw that, and I got it right that time. Fourth foul. And Conlon Martin going to go to the free throw line for a couple of charity tosses.
He had a 3 in the first quarter, Kenny, and Dwenger, again, has got to start making their free throws. When you play tight games, free throws usually decide it.
Richardson back in the lineup looking to spell somebody. I got 6 on the floor. There goes Donovan.
You got Pettenberg and Martin at the guard spots, and Richardson and Smithy at the forwards, and the man in the middle is Nick Passano right now.
6:07. We got a tie ball game at 18 as he makes the second free throw. And here comes Leo over the timeline. Right side, Davidson with the basketball. Kind of a head and shoulders fake. Bounce pass inside. And he passed it to absolutely nobody. So the Saints will get the basketball back at 5:57, second period.
That's only the second turnover for Leo. They've been playing a pretty good game on the offensive end. Not too many turnovers.
Pentonburg brings the basketball over the timeline. Fires to the left side to Smithy. Smithy hands it off to Richardson. Back to Smithy. Smithy drives, dishes, throws it out the top. Fired off into the corner. Pentonburg, I believe.
Good looking shot and a good pass from Conlon Martin.
And a 3-point basket. There you go. Pete Henry lets you know. Leo with the ball.
Oh, nice steal by Martin.
Stole by Martin. He just takes his time. He'll be all right, and he does. Up and in with a right hand. Easy layup. 23-18. Saints up that quick by 5. 6-0 run by the Saints currently. Over the timeline come the Lions. Steiner gets inside the lane.
Oh, nice move by Steiner.
Rolls around, pops out, and then pops back in. 23-20.
He has 8 points.
Offense is starting to get warmed up. Martin with the basketball. Fires over the corner to Smithy. Excuse me, he's on the left wing, not buried in the corner. Down to pass it, though. He's got it on the baseline, so he puts it up. No good. A rebound tipped out of bounds, and it's going to go Leo's way. Richardson and I think Reed went up for that rebound together.
Boy, Kenny, Lane Reed is in. He's 6'3", and they took out Pardo, so their tallest guy is 6'3", so Leo's really small right now.
Davidson gives it over to Moreau. Moreau tries to drive, fumbles it around. Passano takes it away from him, and he has a little trouble getting a handle on it, grabs it, finally gives it to Smithy. Smithy to Pettenberg.
Oh, nice move by Richardson, but he missed it.
Missed it. Passano, the offensive glass. A tip-in put back.
He has 10 points and 6 rebounds, and he's owning the boards for Dwenger right now.
Certainly feeling his oats tonight. Smithy, good defense. Cut him off at the baseline. Have to swing it around the shell. He got it just outside the arc. Over to Davidson, left wing. Davidson tries a couple body fakes. Nobody bites. Switch on the outside. He's guarded by Richardson.
Oh, nice move.
Got inside. Got too far inside. Rebound. Martin. Martin's going to kick it off in the corner to Pettenberg. He made a 3 from there last time. That one didn't quite go down. Richardson gets it. Fires it back out to Martin. Martin to Pettenberg. Pettenberg to Passano. And he's outside the arc. Says, I better not. Gives it back to Pettenberg. Goes
Dwenger's
back to
owning the boards, and that's hurting Leo right now.
Smithy and Passano change positions on the left post there. And finally, Smithy pops out. He got it out in between the circles.
Dwenger's doing too much standing on offense.
Throws to Martin. Martin baseline drive. And Coach Kostoff must have heard you because he called timeout just that quick. So let's see. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll take one commercial spot right here. You're listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Redeemer Radio gladly thanks Dr. Mark Stoner, a St. Jude parishioner, for underwriting a portion of our programming. Dr. Stoner offers comprehensive dentistry for every family member. Dr. Stoner can be found at 9830 Auburn Road. For more information regarding all your dental needs, it can be found on the web at markstonerdds.com or at 260-484-4181.
And we're back, basketball fans. 3:34, second period action. The Saints on a mini run here. 6-1 run. They've taken a 25-20 lead, and they have the basketball.
Leo put in Martinez Pardo at 6'5" to try to help him on the boards because Dwenger was really killing him.
And a lazy pass is stolen by the Lions. Drive, and Richardson decides he is not getting an easy bucket. Puts a pretty good hammer on him down there, so there's going to be a two-shot foul. Coming up for the Leo Lions, I believe that is Will Moreau with a steal in the almost easy bucket. 3:22, 25-20, Bob.
Dwenger's done a great job on him. This will be his first two free throws. He has not scored, and we've played almost 12 minutes, and that's a good job for Dwenger. He still doesn't have a basket, so they're slowing down one of Leo's better scorers.
Makes the first of two free throws, makes the score 25-21. Second one is also good, 25-22. We're back to a single possession ball game. Pentenberg brings the basketball over the timeline, holds up a 5. Passno pops out in between the circles, fakes the handoff, gets inside about an 8-footer, only going about 6.5 feet. That was ugly. Davidson with the easy little pick it out of the air rebound. Guarded closely by Pentenberg. He hands it off in front of Reed. Reed goes all the way out in between the circles, gets himself in trouble, has to give it up to Moreau. Moreau a handoff to Davidson. Nice switch on the defense. Davidson tries to get inside, kick it out to the baseline. Steiner drives, lost control of it, and they're going to say it's off of the foot of the Bishop Dwenger Saint. Leo retains possession. 2:48, 25-20. The Saints up by 3.
Both lineups are pretty small. Dwenger's got Passano and Leo's got Pardo, but after that, Kenny, they all got guards in there.
Steiner buries one deep to Davidson. Davidson stops, pops about a 14-footer, hits the front of the rim, no good. Passano, another rebound. He is a Windex man tonight. Pentenberg with a basketball. He's in between the circles, just outside the arc. Hits the left side to Donovan.
Nobody's on him.
You got to stop.
You can't let him alone. That's crazy. That's poor defense by Leo.
Nice little 17-footer, rattled right home. 27-22.
Campbell's first basket.
Martin on the defense. Passano just
good
about.
Defense by Dwenger and Richardson.
And Richardson took the charge. Passano altered the shot, and Martin chased the basketball. And Leo did not make a good decision.
That's a team effort, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because he was isolated one-on-one on the left side, and the help side defense came along, did a really good job, and they'll get the charge call.
Richardson, 6'2" junior. In the games that I've watched him play, he does all the little things, Kenny. He's a junior. He's not doing all the scoring, but he does the dirty work, and now Zach Smithy's back in for him.
Good basketball teams have role players that do a good job and accept their roles, and the Dwenger Saints are starting to find that niche. Passano, left mid-post. Gets around everybody, puts it up, missed an easy one. That could have been an easy bucket for him. Rebound Leo. Here they come down the floor. Davidson right side, gives it up to Steiner. Steiner, a couple of dribbles. He tries to get inside.
Oh, nice move.
Spin, puts it up. It's short. Ball is tipped out, and Steiner goes and grabs the loose ball. Fires it over to Reed. Reed says, I'll take a 3. Puts it up. Guess who grabbed that rebound, Bob? Passano.
That's 8 of them.
Gets it to 4 to Pentenberg. Pentenberg to Martin. Martin right wing, back to Pentenberg. He's high left.
Smithy's got a mismatch inside there. A lot of shoving and pushing.
Cross guard for 3 and away from Mr. 4. Donovan missed it. Rebound. Moreau for Leo. He throws it down in the corner to Steiner. Steiner guarded by Smithy. And he decides that they didn't like that matchup, so a little pitch and catch between him and Reed. Steiner's got it back. Throw it to Davidson. Long three-point shot. Missed. Rebound Pentenberg. Pentenberg coming down the floor quickly. Looking the other way. He got it to Donovan. Donovan's inside the lane. He's going to put
Nice
that up.
move. I thought he got hacked on that one.
And a little touch foul there, and they never called it. Leo with a rebound. Here they come the other way. Steiner drives, tries to dish it out. They do. They finally get it partially around the shelf. Fake by Martinez.
Oh, that was a nice move by Martinez Pardo.
And we're at 39 seconds, 27-24. Your score, the Saints up by 3.
Dwenger probably going to go for the last shot.
Again, a very fast quarter. No timeouts and not a lot of fouls called this quarter. Pettenberg with a basketball on a handoff. He's about 2 feet outside the right side of the arc. They get it down to Pasano, and they still are not going to double team him, so he goes inside the lane, puts it up and in.
He's got 12 points. As you pointed out, Kenny, when you don't double team him, that's trouble for Leo right now.
And Leo, with 8 seconds to go, just slowly brings it over the timeline. Davidson's got, I don't know how many minutes.
Wow, that's from the parking lot.
And he made it.
He's got 8 points, and 2 of them are 3. And that was big.
That's the second buzzer beater, 3-pointer by Leo. He made one in the first quarter, made one in the second quarter. So it's halftime, 29-27. Your Saints are up. We're going to take a kind of a big break here because things are going quick. And we'll be back at you. Redeemer Radio, 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Tri-State Warehousing is one of the most complete service-oriented companies in the warehousing field today. Located in Fort Wayne, Tri-State Warehousing is a 50,000 square foot dry and temperature-controlled storage facility, serving 2/3 of the continental U.S. with overnight rail service. The dedicated staff and specialty services of Tri-State Warehousing are known throughout the industry. For great things in store, call Tri-State Warehousing, 260-436-2010. That's 260-436-2010.
Shawnee Construction and Engineering is proud to support tonight's game. We specialize in commercial and industrial construction and use unique life cycle principles to provide our clients the highest quality craftsmanship for the life of the project. Shawnee Construction and Engineering are partners with you for lifetime savings. We can be found at ShawneeConstruction.com or at 260-489-1234. That's 260-489-1234.
This is Father Jason Freiberger, and I would like to invite you to join Father Chris Lapp and myself as we make a pilgrimage to the Holy Land in September 2017. With us, you'll visit Jerusalem and the Sea of Galilee, stop at the Mount of Olives, and celebrate Mass daily at ancient and holy churches. Reserve your seat today by downloading the registration form at RedeemerRadio.com. That's Redeemer Radio Odysseys at RedeemerRadio.com. I look forward to traveling with you.
Think of Briscoe Dentistry for your family's dental care. Dr. Todd Briscoe and team know that your body is more than just teeth and gums. Your oral health affects the performance ability of your entire body. And on the field or court, you want your body to perform at its best. So trust Dr. Briscoe and team to provide the ultimate in preventative, periodontal, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry. To optimize your body's performance, contact Dr. Briscoe at 260-486-9950 or on the web at briscoedentistry.com.
Hi, Charlie Momper here from Momper Insulation. It's never too late to add insulation. You'll be amazed at the results when our Momper professionals retrofit your walls and attics with high-quality insulation. When we're finished, you'll stay warmer and hopefully save money on your heating bills as well. Momper, the #1 name in insulation since 1956. Call today at 432-7543.
Successful coaches make changes to succeed by calling timeouts to make needed adjustments. For it's clear, no change equals no change. This is David X with Union Savings Bank in Fort Wayne. I started mortgage lending in 1988. Since then, I've been trusted by thousands of area homeowners. I offer low closing costs and great rates on home lending so you can save big money both up front and over the life of your loan. Make a change for the better when purchasing a different home or refinancing to lower your payment. Call timeout, get your mortgage statement in hand. Call me anytime for your free mortgage checkup. And make sure you compare. Call David X, 418-6191. Number FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
In that second quarter, it went so fast. We got to let you know that Redeemer Radio is pleased to announce Redeemer Radio Odysseys, offering spiritual travel for our community. Join Father Christopher Lapp and Father Jason Freiberger on our first international pilgrimage to the Holy Land, and that's going to be September 11th through September 19th, 2017. Learn more at RedeemerRadio.com/travel. And I know the football guys listen every once in a while. Bob and I's offer stands. You guys want to travel? We'll cover football. Glad to do it. Hubcap Express, another one of our great sponsors here. They are the expert in run flat tires and plus size fitment. Need your wheels straightened? the check holes are out there in force right now. So if you bend a wheel, go to Hubcap Express because they fix bent wheels. For all your tire needs, visit Hubcap Express. They hang out at 606 West Coliseum Boulevard. That's 606 West Coliseum Boulevard. And on the web at hubcapexpress.com. And 29-27 is your halftime score, Bob. And somebody from the Leo stat team gave us a pile of stats. Well, how convenient is that?
They're looking out for us tonight, Kenny. Richard Dwenger had 15 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second. Leo 14 in the first, 13 in the second. 29-27 Leo. Bishop Dwenger is led in the scoring by Nick Passano. He's doing everything. He's got 12 points and 10 rebounds.
Double at halftime.
Yes, and out of Bishop Dwenger's on their rebounding total, I was trying to see, they have
it's small print, by the way, folks. So it's very small.
They got 21 rebounds, and he's got 10 of them.
Most of them. Yeah.
Hayden Smithy is chipped in with 6. Conlon Martin with 6. For Leo, Jeremy Davidson and Eli Steiner have 8, and they have done a heck of a job on Will Moreau. Leo's down 2, and their leading scorer has 2 points, and they're all on the foul line. So it's been a good ball game. The two things that stick out, 21 rebounds by Dwenger and 14 by Leo, and the big one, offensive rebounds. Dwenger's out-rebounded them 8-3, and that means more shots.
Means more shots and more opportunities up underneath the basket, which we didn't finish as well as you'd think they would. But then Passano has had a couple of the old-fashioned tip-in offensive glass deals that you don't see in high school basketball all much anymore. They go up and grab it. Sometimes want to put it on the floor and go back up with it. And if you time it right, you just tip it in. You don't have to monkey with all that.
Dwenger is 12 out of 31 in the first half shooting, 9 out of 20, and then from the three-point line, 3 out of 11. Dwenger has 31 shots in the first quarter, or the first half. Leo only got 24, and a lot of that is when you get out-rebounded like they are. Dwenger's getting more shots, so that could hurt Leo down the stretch.
How about the turnover battle, Bob? That's always an interesting stat.
5 for Leo and 6 for Dwenger.
So it's pretty even there. Yeah. A lot of times when you get a stat sheet like that, it's interesting. Instead of looking at the score, you look over the rebounds and turnovers, and you can almost tell who's leading the ball game. So
the three-point shots, Leo's 3. Boy, they seem to shot more than 8. They are 3 out of 8 from the three-point line, and Dwenger's 3 out of 11. And not picking on him, but Campbell Donovan's 0 out of 4 from the three-point line. He gets hot. That could really make a difference for Dwenger.
Yeah, and these teams both average in the mid-50s. It's the 29-27 score, so they're about where they're normally at. The Saints are up by 2 here. And, Bob hands me the stat sheet, and I don't want to stare at it and look at it for a while. So.
But what's interesting, Kenny, again, definitely for Leo, out of their 8 baskets, 3 of them are threes. So out of the 8 baskets, they have 3 of them are threes. Bishop Dwenger has only been to the foul line 3 times, and they're 2 out of 3. Leo's been to the foul line 9 times, and they are 8 out of 9. So I don't think you want to put Leo at the foul line in the second half because they are good foul cheaters.
Yeah,
this looks like pretty even teams, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does. So it's going to be interesting the changes the coaches make at halftime. I know one of the things I've noticed on Bishop Dwenger's defense tonight is they're really nasty on the inbounds pass. They're making it difficult. Leo has not been able to get it in. Anytime they decided to either put a full court press on or just take it on the sidelines, they're having trouble getting the ball in, and they've got to throw it to the backcourt, more than half the time, and that just disrupts offensive flow, and it keeps people from really getting in a rhythm, and that's what you want to do with defense.
And Coach Kostoff, Nick Passano 6'7", and he must have really emphasized, because every time Passano gets the ball, Kenny, he's not really even looking to pass it back out. He's going right to the bucket, so they must think they got a mismatch, and he has 12 points in that first half, so Passano's really taking it to Leo. Leo's going to have to try to slow him down on the rebounding end and also on the scoring.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that they're not trying to double him down like everybody does with everybody's big man. No help side defense, so Passano looks around and says, hey, I got this guy one-on-one. I can do this. And you can see the confidence growing in that young man every time he gets the ball down.
And with
the low
Dwenger
post.
not hitting the threes, I would think the second half Leo would really pack it in on Passano and say, Dwenger, go and beat us from the outside, because Dwenger's outside shooting is subpar right now.
Well, I think that's what I would do. We'll come back and talk a little bit more about that here after the break. You can check out the Kyle Hyman Show's podcast. You sure can. You can find them on Google Play, iTunes, and SoundCloud, and at the KyleHyman.com website. You can find him all over the place. Check out past episodes and catch interviews that you might have missed. There'll be plenty of them. Go check it out. The Kyle Hyman Show on Redeemer Radio. And with that, we'll take another 2-minute break. We'll come back and do the coach's hat Bob Murr's trick here, and we'll see. He's usually pretty accurate, so stick around for that. That's fun. Listen to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana. Hey, welcome home to your family of faith.
A clean office space. Okay, that's an easy choice. And choosing the right company to clean your business is easy too. Sioka's Professional Cleaning is the choice of a lot of Fort Wayne companies because of the 100% satisfaction guarantee. Sioka's does it with built-in check systems to make sure your business is cleaned beyond your expectations every time. First impressions are critical, so make sure yours is always the best with professional cleaning from Sioka's. The best people, the best service. 483-2112 or online at siokas.com.
Amore's Pizza proudly supports Catholic sports. Try our Chicago-style stuffed pizza made with top-quality meats and cheeses. Your mouth will taste the difference. We also offer gluten-free options or many unique items. Amore's Pizza is located at 933 East DuPont Road, right off Coldwater. Full menu and specials can be found at amorespizza.net or call 490-9099. Amore's Pizza, where our food is made with love.
You can help support your Catholic parish or school with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Elevate program. You'll not only enjoy excellent personal service and save money with your new loan or credit card, you'll also be giving money back to the participating parish or school you care about. Let Notre Dame Federal Credit Union elevate all participating parishes or schools. Elevate can be reached at 844-230-6611 or visit us online at ndelevate.com. Independent from the university.
Programming on Redeemer Radio is underwritten in part by Bob Busher Homes. Floor plan customization is what they specialize in. Find floor plans, building sites, and read Bob's story on the web at bobbusherhomes.com. Bob Busher Homes is locally owned with offices in Fort Wayne and Angola. For more information about new home building or remodeling, Bob Busher Homes can be reached at 260-490-3355.
And we're back, basketball fans. 3:22 on the clock here at the halftime, so we got a little time to chat about some things. And Bob, you know, I really appreciate your coach's insight, and we're going to turn you into a Leo coach. That's Carrie Cogdell. You're down 29-27. Your best player, your best scorer hasn't scored a whole lot yet. And they're eating you up on the inside. What changes are you going to make?
Offensively, I think he's got to be very happy. If you're saying one of your best players does not have a basket and you're only down 2, his main theme, Kenny's got to be twofold. You got to slow down Passano inside, and you got to rebound the basketball. When you get out rebounded like that, that's just more shots Dwenger's getting. They got to rebound, and what you and I were talking about, if I'm Leo on defense, you pack it in, you say Passano's not going to beat you, maybe double team him, and see if, even though Dwenger's good outside shooters, they haven't proven it yet. They do have 3 threes, but they're not hitting them like normal. So you got to, your main emphasis is stop Passano inside, and then you got to rebound. Their offense is okay. And again, like you said, Dwenger's defense is making Leo take a lot longer on their offense to set it up, aren't they?
Yeah, and I'm surprised that we haven't had more turnovers. The turnover battle is only 5-4. And the reason the Saints are doing that is A, one, to disrupt the offensive flow, and B, if you get a cheap turnover and an easy bucket, hey, good, you get a cheap turnover and an easy bucket. You know, because when you get to a late in the ball game and you're down 1, you start thinking, man, I missed that bunny, and we're front end of the 1-and-1, and so anytime you get an easy extra possession bucket, that's a great thing. So let's flip hats. You're Coach Kostoff. You're 8-9. You want to get even on the year. It's a potential sectional matchup. You're up 2. what do you do?
Jeremy Davidson has 8. Eli Steiner has 8. Steiner's hit 4 out of 4 from the foul line. Leo, 8 out of 9 from the foul line. You don't want to put him at the foul line. Dwenger did too much fouling. I think on defense, Dwenger's got to keep a hand in the face because Leo's always moving. And I can't believe that Will Moreau's going to go a whole game without getting a basket. And Davidson's a good outside shooter. Dwenger's got to play good defense and move that ball around. You know, Kostoff knows that they're going to try to pack it in on Passano. If Dwenger can hit a couple threes when you got Conlon Martin and Hayden Smithy and Campbell Donovan, you got to play inside, outside, get a little inside, a little outside action, and I think Dwenger will be in good shape.
You think Coach is going to whip out the old 1-3-1 every once?
He might. I think the big thing is they did a lot more fouling, it seemed like, because they put Leo into the 1-and-1 pretty soon.
Yeah, it was pretty early, and they did a good job of not getting too deep into the foul line, too, because they only shot 8 or 9 free throws.
And Dwenger shot 3 the entire first half.
Yeah, they sure did. So third quarter about to begin, and we got a third quarter sponsor. You can join the fellow Catholics on Redeemer Radio Odyssey in 2017. And Odyssey is defined as a spiritual quest that gives knowledge or understanding to a person. Come with us and grow in faith and knowledge, as we have a variety of trips being offered, and you can check them out at redeemerradio.com and click on travel.
Kenny, it looks like Leo's going to go with the same lineup of Davidson, Moreau, Reed, Steiner, and Pardo. And Dwenger's made one change. Smithy's in their starting lineup. It's Martin, Pettenberg, Smithy, Passano, and Conlon Martin.
And who has it? Leo gets the basketball to start the second half. And we're off. Davidson with the basketball, guarded by Martin. He comes over the timeline, right over the center, flings it to the right side, over to Steiner. Steiner got it, thinking about a pick from Pardo, goes the other direction. Defense collapses. Nah, you're not going there. He has to come back out. They try to dump it right mid-post to Pardo. Pardo uses an elbow on Richardson, doesn't work, so he has to kick it outside. Moreau drives, pass inside, they lose control, throw it back outside, 3 on the way, count it. Lane Reed with the first bucket of the second half.
All of a sudden, Lane Reed shot Leo into the lead, and Passano's not starting the third quarter, but they got him ready to go in. I'm surprised he didn't start.
Pettenberg inside, nice pass. Interior pass.
They went with Richardson.
Give it to Richardson. Nice assist by Pettenberg. Oh, they got him trapped here in the corner. And now on the sideline, he finally rolled out. Davidson throws it way, way over the top to the left side, left wing. Steiner's got the rock, waiting for somebody to come over and do something. He has to bring it to the in between the circles, sling it to the right side to Davidson. Davidson tries to drive.
Oh, nice pass.
Caught. Steiner on the baseline. Nice pass, it up and in. A quick little reverse layup, 32-31.
He's got 10 points already.
Get it down the floor quickly. Inside the lane. Nope, they're going to kick it back out to Richardson and then back out to the timeline to Pettenberg. Pettenberg looking for somebody to release with Martin on the right side. Thinks about it, gives it up to Smithy. Smithy one dribble, gives it to Martin. Martin 3 on the way. Off the back of the iron, a rebound Davidson for Leo. Davidson looks comfortable, floats over the timeline, put the head fake on Pettenberg, didn't fool him, so he's got to stop and put up an 8-footer, and it's good.
He already has 10 points, Kenny. Davidson is a guy you got to watch the entire game. He's a good shooter.
34-31, Pettenberg over to Donovan. Donovan takes a pick from Smithy. And the switch is good, so they give it up to Pettenberg, and Pettenberg finds a lane on the right side of the floor that we couldn't see. Just the angle, he got an easy bucket. Leo throws it out of bounds. They've got two guys conferring. Passman is going to check into the ball game, and I don't think either one of the refs saw who threw that out of bounds, Bob, because they're still talking about it.
Right. It was good defense by Dwenger. Leo already has 7 points this quarter, Kenny. They had 13 in the whole second quarter, and they've already got 7 now.
Well, they got the bar back. They got the ball back. Give it to Pardo. Pardo gives it back up to Davidson. He floats out in between the circles. Flings it to the right side to Monroe. Monroe finds Davidson, who's on the right wing.
He feels it tonight.
Throws up a 3. No good. A rebound. Fought for. Pettenberg got inside position. Had to man up. No, that's Richardson who had to man up and get that thing. He got it forward to Pettenberg. Pettenberg charges, gives it up in the corner. Drive by Donovan. He kicks it back outside. They're going to reset the offense. Leo Lyons packed in the defense that time. He flips it over to Martin. Martin out in between the circles.
Dwenger's got to be a little more movement on offense.
They get the basketball to Donovan.
Oh, nice pass.
No pass.
Nice
puts
pass.
It up. He's fouled. Didn't quite finish, but he will get a couple of free throws. And the Saints could use them because they're down 34-33 at 5:08.
Campbell Donovan did that spin to the basket. Passano cut, and he gave him a nice bounce pass. And as Kenny said, he was real close to a three-point play. Dwenger has only shot 3 foul shots the whole first half. They're 2 out of 3.
And they're 2 out of 4. That one bounced around and popped out. Foul is called on Martinez Pardo. That's his second of the ball game. That's only the first whistle for a foul this half. And, of course, it goes against the Leo Lions. 5:08 on the clock, 34-33.
Leo only had 5 fouls in the entire first half.
And Passano, for all the good work he's done, missed the second free throw. Easy rebound for Leo. Davidson over the timeline, guarded by Martin. He's going to float to the left side a little bit, still guarded by Martin. Still got the rock. Changes hands, dumps it in the left mid post to Pardo. Pardo over the top to Moreau. Moreau, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebound goes long. Martin grabs
smallest guy on the floor
Martin
right
with
now.
A dandy bounce pass, didn't quite get through to Richardson. We got bodies on the floor. Timeout, Coach Kostoff. And he saved possession. And the way this game is, 34-33, that's not surprising. So you know what? Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Successful coaches make changes to succeed by calling timeouts to make needed adjustments. For it's clear, no change equals no change. This is David X with Union Savings Bank in Fort Wayne. I started mortgage lending in 1988. Since then, I've been trusted by thousands of area homeowners. I offer low closing costs and great rates on home lending so you can save big money both up front and over the life of your loan. Make a change for the better when purchasing a different home or refinancing to lower your payment. Call timeout, get your mortgage statement in hand. Call me anytime for your free mortgage checkup. And make sure you compare. Call David X, 418-6191. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
No change equals no change. Bob, I like that little phrase that Dave comes up with. 4:42 on the clock, 34-33. The Saints are down by 1. And Coach Kostoff called a wise timeout to save a possession because we had bodies on the floor. And, well, the possession arrow goes to Dwenger, but still, if you don't need to use that, don't use it.
Both teams have one big man and then 4 little guards. Richardson is in there for Dwenger. He's not a guard, but he's only 6'1", so, and there goes to Passano, a nice pass.
And he puts it up and in. So a design play by the coaching staff. And,
good call by Coach Kostoff.
The Saints get a lead, 35-34. Badgering, it looks like a little bit of half-court trap going to happen here. And they got him in the corner.
Oh, turnover already.
Turnover. Richardson wound up, going to throw it down floor. Decided not to, gives it over to Donovan. Donovan fakes a drive, gets it to Pentenberg. So we got another offensive possession here with Leo not even getting a shot that time down the floor. Richardson with the basketball. One dribble. He gets himself in a little dribble. Gives it back to Donovan. Donovan, left wing. Wants somebody to come out here and set a screen for him. Passano does. And he goes the other direction. Got him a nice look. Oh, partially blocked. Foul on the play. Lane Reed with the I don't believe I got it call. And he did get it, and he got the call. His first foul of the ball game and only the second foul on the half. On either team, both of them have gone against Leo. Saints up by 1 now, Bob, 35-34.
Campbell Donovan's been pretty quiet from the scoring, but he's done a little of everything else, and you don't want to put him foul line. He's 1 out of 1. He's got 3 points, and Campbell Donovan gets hot. He could really turn this game around in Dwenger's favor real quick, Kenny.
Made the front end of the two-shotter, and he makes the back end, 37-34. Saints up by 3.
The press is throwing a little wrinkle into Leo's offense that they have to work on.
Yep, they throw it in the center.
Oh, nice move.
Drive, miss, and Richardson
nice
on
move.
The foul. Good hustle by Eli Steiner. He turned and just went and caught the defense about a half step behind him. So Steiner's going to shoot a couple at the other end of the floor here. 37-34, your score, 3:52, third period action.
You don't want to foul Steiner. He was 4 out of 4 from the foul line. He has 8 points, and he might have missed that one, but he's made the other 4. Kenny, he looks like a pretty good ball player. 6-foot senior. Not too many seniors on this Leo team. There's only 3 of them. And he missed them both after he was 4 for 4.
Yeah, he's overconfident, apparently. 37-34. Saints have the basketball, an easy rebound. Pentenberg over to Martin. Martin thinking about it. Dumps it off to Richardson. Richardson, baseline jumper, no good. Didn't hit anything.
That wasn't the best shot there.
No, it's kind of ugly. Steiner comes out of the pack with the rebound. Still has the rock. Changes hands. Goes between his legs. Guarded by Martin. Still has it. Tries a little stop and go move. He hadn't fooled Martin a bit. Finally ends up giving to Davidson.
Nice move by Davidson.
The baseline pass.
Another turnover.
Top. The Saints take it. We got a 2-on-1. And he just goes right in and puts it up and in. Good decision by Campbell Donovan. As Moreau's looking to take the charge, he was way too far underneath the basket to get it. This little half-court trap was really goofed Leo up offensively. 39-34 the score. Bounce pass into the middle, kick to Davidson. There's a 3-point on the way. Count it.
You got to guard him, Kenny. He's got 5 baskets and 3 of them are 3. He's got 13 points.
That's the first time they've had any success against that little. It's a 1-2-2 half-court trap, but they're picking the ball up on the back side of the timeline. Not really making an attempt to get it, but they're setting things up at that point.
Leo took out Will Moreau. He only had 2 points, and that's Dwenger's done an excellent job on slowing him down.
Smithy with the basketball, looking to dump it inside. Nobody there, so he hands it off to Martin. Martin, 3-pointer. Hey, he finally hit one, Bob.
Wow, and he's got 9 points, but Conlon Martin and Campbell Donovan are starting to hit. If they hit threes, that's bad for Leo right now, Kenny.
42-37. Saints up by 5. Davidson with the basketball. Gets it down in the corner to Reed. That's Luke Stoller, excuse me. Stoller trying to makes the move. Doesn't do any good at all. Dumps it over the corner to Reed. Reed gets it back to Stoller. Stoller has to throw it back out. They're going to reset the offense. Davidson out in between the circles.
They got to slow him down. He's playing real well.
By Smithy. They almost picked his pocket. The ball happened to roll right into Stoller's hands. He spins.
Nice move.
From the free throw line. Off balance. No good. Rebound McKenna. McKenna still has it. Gets it forward to Donovan. Donovan head fake. Drives into the lane. Kicks it over to Passano. It's picked out of the air. Rolls into Martin's hands. Martin puts up a 3 from where he's at. Rebound Leo.
Dwenger could have used a little better shot that time. Martin forced that one.
Nice move.
Steiner
drives. Has to go backwards because Passano came over on the help side defense. But Passano got a whole lot of body. Yep, they're going to call that one on him. That's his second of the ball game. That was his third. Perhaps I'm wrong.
No, I think you're right. That's what I thought too.
I've been wrong before.
And they're going to bring Larman in for Passano, even though he's playing real well.
42-37. The Saints up by 5, and that's a short on the free throw.
Kenny, this is hard to believe. I just nice compliment to Steiner. He was 4 out of 4 from the foul line, and now he's missed 3 in a row.
You're right. Larman in for Passano. So everybody's where they belong.
Steiner has 10 points. He made that one.
So it makes it 42-38. It's a 4-point ball game. 1:37 to go, third period. They get it down inside the Larman on the left post low.
Oh, nice move.
He spins, puts it up, too hard.
Nice move.
And rebound Steiner.
Steiner's doing a little of everything for Leo right now. Steiner and Davidson are carrying the Lions right now.
Steiner tries to drive. He's cut off. They bounce pass it over to Reed. Reed still has it, guarded tightly by Smith. He finds Steiner down low. He finds Pardo on an interior pass.
Nice steal by Campbell Donovan.
Stolen by Donovan. Nice bounce pass forward to Martin. Martin loses the handle on it. And it's a mini scrum. He pops out of there, gets it out to Donovan. Donovan drives. Puts it
what a play. Campbell Donovan's coming. He's on fire right now in the third quarter.
Foul on the way in. Luke Stoller got him. It's going to be the old-fashioned 3-point play, and I love to say that at least once a game. We're exactly 60 seconds to go here in the third period. 44-38. That's the third foul on Luke Stoller, so he's going to come down. Have a seat, and Will Moreau takes his place.
Campbell Donovan is the leading scorer for Bishop Dwenger. He had 2 points in the entire first half. He already has 6 points here in the third quarter, Kenny.
Missed the free throw. Rebound Moreau. He gets it over to Davidson, and we're inside a minute. Leo brings it over the timeline.
Leo needs a basket right now.
High ball screen. He got Smithy on the switch. Doesn't matter. McKenna on the defense. In the corner. He goes all the way back out. Steiner doing a lot of dribbling. Stops. Throws the pass to the left side of Moreau. Moreau throws it.
There's his first basket. You can't slow him down the whole game. He's got a big 3, and that really cut into the lead.
44-41. 30 seconds to go. Coach coached off with some instructions. And Martin flings it to Donovan. Donovan waves McKenna off. He gets Martin. Little pitch and catch here. Way outside the arc. And back over to Donovan. At 15-14.
Probably around the 10-second mark, somebody will start to be going to the hole and either drive or pass it off.
McKenna throws it to the right side to Martin. Martin drives, spins, has to give it up. And Donovan drives, puts it up. It's good.
He's having a great third quarter.
So we've had three, you could call buzzer beaters here tonight.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Kenny? Yeah.
46-41, third period action. We're going to take a 1-minute break and come back with the fourth period. You're listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Spherion Staffing, locally owned by the Pentenberg family, excels in finding the best candidates for industrial, clerical, customer service, non-clinical healthcare, IT, and professional direct hire placements. Spherion clients are accustomed to getting the right employees at the right time, every time. Spherion Staffing supports the proud excellence of the Dwenger Saints and the Lures Knights, both on the field and in the classroom. Whether you are seeking your next career move or searching for great employees, call us at 260-496-9900 or visit us on the web at spherion.com/FTWayne.
Hello, I'm Tom Steele with Tom Steele Tire and Auto Repair, a family-owned business for over 35 years. We carry all major brands of new tires as well as a large selection of quality used tires to save you money. We do all types of auto repairs, be it brakes, alignment, or just fix your air conditioning. Tom Steele Tire, North Clinton or Illinois Road. Give us a try. You'll be glad you did.
That young man is lucky he didn't get mugged. He went by us with a box of pizza. We're back, basketball fans. 8 minutes to go in regulation. It's 46-41. The Saints up by 5. Played a pretty good third quarter. They were down up by 2. Now they're up by 5. But momentum is kind of on the Saints' side right now.
Campbell Donovan 10, Conlon Martin 9, and Nick Passano 14 for Leo. Davidson has 13 and Steiner has 11.
McKenna with a basketball, gets it over to Donovan. Donovan dumps it inside to kick it back out.
Good ball movement.
Wide open three for Martin. No good. Rebound up and in. Counted. Lucas Lehrman doing the dirty work on the inside.
Dwenger still hurting Leo on the boards.
Well, you can't teach height to that young man, 6'8", and that came in handy right there. Davidson to Moreau. Moreau put the move on.
Oh,
Smithy.
nice block
and
by
guess
Larman.
What? Larman is still 6'8". He got there and got the block.
And Morrow's about 5'9".
Gives it up. Smithy has the basketball, gets to the free throw line, throws it to the right side. McKenna comfortable with a three. Bang, count it.
He loves that three-point shot, Kenny, and all of a sudden Dwenger has found their offense, and Leo is down 10 just that quick.
Davidson tries to elbow his way inside, doesn't work. As he's figuring out Campbell Donovan is kind of a tough ball player. So they give it back up to the top of the key. Actually, they're way outside of the 10-second line. Steiner gets inside the arc, can't do anything with it, hands it to Davidson. Davidson is going to try.
Oh, nice pass. That was a beautiful pass.
Good interior passes. Larman left his defense to stop the drive, and that's exactly how you deal with that.
That'll stop the bleeding for a minute here.
Smithy to Donovan. Martin, drive, baseline drive, fires a bullet over to McKenna. McKenna had a three, decides to drive the baseline, kick it back out to the top of the key. Donovan with the basketball, throws it over to Smithy. Smithy's got Lehrman on the base, kicks it out. McKenna, three on the way. A hard off the back of the iron. Long rebound goes off to Steiner. Steiner comes down the right side of the floor, guarded by Martin. Gives it over to Moreau, left wing. Moreau guarded by McKenna. Bounce pass to Davidson. Davidson tries the baseline.
Oh, nice pass.
Fires a pass in the corner.
All of a sudden it's raining threes.
Eli Steiner with the three. 51-46. A lot more offense here this second half, Bob.
14 for Steiner. You're exactly right, Kenny. And Leo could shoot that three, and they're right back in the game.
Smithy put up a three.
And Dwenger's cold.
And Steiner with the basketball comes down charging hard, ends up getting running into defense. Gives it to Moreau. Moreau gives it up to Davidson. Davidson at the top of the key. Goes to the right side. Picked up on a switch by Smithy. Smithy dumps it down on the inside to Reed.
There's
Reed
that same play, Kenny.
He's going to throw it to Moreau in the corner. No good this
Oh,
time.
there's a foul on Leo for sure
big
that
time.
time. And he has that look on his face like, who, me?
Reed
Killed
tried,
him.
Reed tried to slap it out, the popular tap out, but there was a young man named Conlon Martin had big-time position on him, and he whacked Martin as hard as he whacked the ball. So at 5:31, Larman putting in a couple of good minutes. Out, pass no in, and the Saints up by 5, 51-46, and they have the pumpkin.
And see if Dwenger goes back inside with Passano in there. He has 14 points, and Leo hasn't slowed him down the whole count. Oh, good try by Dwenger there.
Oh, McKenna was hanging out at the baseline, started to run the baseline drive, and he bounced past to him and got kicked. And I think it was an inadvertent kick. I don't think any defender saw him going. So the Saints have the basketball underneath their basket, triggered in by McKenna. couple of screens. And
Nobody's moving. That's a bad play by Dwenger.
Davidson intercepted.
Oh, nice play.
Bounce pass to the trailer. Count it for Reed.
All of a sudden, Dwenger's falling asleep, and Reed has 7 points, and Leo's right back in it.
51-48. So that 10-point lead is evaporated by a 7-0 run by the Leo Lions. Campbell Donovan with the basketball. He's going to launch a 3. Good rotation. Rattles around. No good. Tipped out, and Leo's going to come charging down the floor with it.
Oh, nice move by
Steiner
Leo.
Gets in there. No. Rebound. It's Martin. Martin forward to Smithy. Smithy's going to go all the way, and he's going to get it to go.
Leo got stuck on defense. Dwenger got the ball out, and I like the run on that play.
53-48. Davidson drives.
There's a foul.
All sorts of.
Oh, my, that's a big one.
He threw up a prayer, and it went in, so it's going to be the attempted 3-point play. And Smithy guilty of that personal foul. Only the 3rd foul called against the Saints this half, and Smithy's 2nd of the ball game. So no real worries there. 4:34 to clock. The Saints up by 3, and maybe 2 up. And we got a timeout, maybe a little blood timeout here. It's Conlon Martin's walking slowly to the locker room or over to the trainer.
Jeremy Davidson has 15 points, Kenny, and out of his 6 baskets, 3 of them are threes. So Dwenger's really got to watch him. And Leo's it's raining threes. They had 3 in the first half, and they got 4 here in the second half.
And we're only halfway through the 4th quarter at 4:34. Saints up by 3, and it's a little blood on the uniform, so it's probably not even his. So if any family relation is listening, it's somebody else.
Dwenger needs Conlon Martin in there. He's got 9 points, and he's a leader on and off the floor.
Davidson makes the free throw, closes the gap back down to 2 after the Saints just not all that long ago had a 10-point lead, and we're looking pretty strong.
No quit in Leo Lions. 2 evenly matched teams. This game's going to come right down to the wire, and probably who makes the free throws.
Penberg to Donovan. Donovan gives it up to Passano. Passano drives, puts it up. Doesn't finish, but he's going to get 2 shots for his effort. And I'm surprised they haven't tried to pound it in there more because they still didn't double team him. Conlon Martin checking into the scorer's table. Passano going to go to the free throw line. He's shooting 2 with a 2-point lead and a 4:15 on the clock.
Nick missed his first 2 free throws. This is the time Dwenger needs free throws.
First one's up.
And he's going to get fouled a lot.
McKenna down, Martin back up. We got Martin all laundried up, I guess, to the satisfaction of the referee crew here.
Dwenger is 5 out of 10 from the foul line. That's one statistic Coach Kostoff will definitely want his Saints to improve on.
Second one is also good. So 55-51. And here comes Davidson from the Lions. Over the timeline, floats to the left, fires a pass over to the right. Drive, bounce pass to the corner. They get it to the high left wing. Davidson tries to drive. He's
good defense by Dwenger and Campbell Donovan.
Campbell Donovan just took it out of there like he was dribbling it out of his hands. He gives it to Martin. Martin over to Pettenberg. Pettenberg thinks about it. Kicks it to Donovan. Donovan 3 on the way. No good. Smithy almost got the rebound. Got out hustled that time.
I wasn't sure, Kenny. That's the shot Dwenger needed. They had a 4-point lead, and they can shoot the 3 anytime.
Reed to Moreau. Moreau throws up a 3. Easy rebound from Pettenberg. He's going to weave in between a couple bodies. He's got 3 on 3 if he wants it. Kicks it to the right side to Donovan. Donovan drives.
Oh, nice move.
Puts up a left
Campbell
hand.
Donovan's having a great second half.
In 57-51, Saints by 6.
Campbell has 12
3 on
points.
the way. Davidson missed it. Rebound, Martin. Martin bounce pass forward to Smithy. Oh, they got a 2-on-1 on the kind of.
Oh, he tried to dunk it.
Didn't work.
Should have laid it in.
Lane Reed come with the rebound. Here comes Steiner
Oh, good.
the other way.
Oh.
Passano fouled him from the backside. So the missed dunk got the Leo fans a little bit excited. And Passano fouled Leo's a Steiner from the backside. No shots yet. That's only the 4th foul of the
That
Saints.
could be a big play, Kenny. Dwenger could have had an 8-point lead, and I know everybody wants to see the dunk, but I'm your old school. Go just lay the ball in and get an 8-point lead. This could be a big turnaround for Leo right now.
Well, if you're going to dunk it, dunk it.
Yeah.
I mean, get serious and put that thing down. Don't just halfway showboat it. And it cost him a possession and a couple of points. Leo has the ball. Moreau.
We're under 3 minutes now.
Over to Steiner. Steiner gets it to the low post to Pardo. Pardo has to fire it back out. They try to throw it in the corner, cut off by Smithy. Bounce pass out to
Oh, nice move by Morrow. And he missed it.
And he missed the easy
He's
layup.
had a tough night shooting.
Pettenberg with a rebound. He's going to go into the lane. No, he kicks it right side to Martin. Martin out to Smithy. Smithy gets inside the lane, puts up a little floater with the right hand.
He sure shot that confidently, Kenny. He was going to make up for missing that dunk, wasn't he?
He certainly did. And there's a timeout on the floor at 2:38. The Saints up by 8, 59-51. Let's take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Hi, sports fans. Sean McBride here, inviting you to try the Barbershop experience. St. Joe Center Barbershop, located at the corner of St. Joe Center and Maplecrest, prides itself on professionalism, cleanliness, and a family-friendly atmosphere. In their third generation of family ownership, they have a combined experience of over 125 years. Give them a call at 485-6981. It's my barbershop of choice. That's St. Joe Center Barbershop at 485-6981.
Hey sports fans, listen to who just scored again. John Sullivan with RE/MAX. Buying a home or selling yours? You need the best coach around. Score with John Sullivan at RE/MAX. Score with John. Call RE/MAX and ask for John Sullivan to coach you in buying a home or selling yours. Sports fans, it's time to score with John Sullivan at RE/MAX.
What's interesting, Kenny, Leo has 2 players, Davidson with 16 and Steiner with 14, but Dwenger has 4 kids. They're doing a good deal of scoring. Passano 16, Campbell Donovan 12, Hayden Smithy 10, and Conlon Martin 9.
Helps when you got balanced scoring and makes it a little bit hard to defend.
And a big possession here for Leo. They really need a basket in the worst way.
Steiner's
and they just threw it away.
And he threw it right to the Bishop Dwengers, Conlon Martin.
And then
Martin,
he threw it away.
Threw it away to Davidson.
That's their first turnover, though, this half.
Reed cut off by the defense. Oh, he almost got his pocket picked. He got it back, throw it over the top to Davidson. Davidson guarded by Martin. He gets inside, has to kick it back outside. Drive. Throw to Steiner in the corner.
They killed him from the corner the entire night. Dwenger's not guarding him for some reason. I don't know why.
That's the hardest three to make on the whole floor, too.
And he has 17 points.
Somebody else's gym, so you got to do a little bit different background, too. 59-54.
Oh, nice move by Smithy.
Smithy inside the pass.
Oh, that's a big one.
Put it up and in.
That's a big play.
Finished. And they haven't finished a lot that time, but that did. 61-54. Now your score with 1:47 to go. And Passano back to the free throw line. Nice interior pass that time by Smithy. And that's another young man that seems to be maturing and growing in his basketball skills since we've seen him last, Bob.
2 out of 4 from the foul line for Passano. 18 points. As Kenny said, Smithy didn't start, but he's done a good job off the bench.
Didn't make the free throw. Score remains 61-54.
Oh, there's a foul on Passano.
Oh, well, Steiner drove all the way in there because they let him go, and then Passano really put the hammer on him because he wasn't going to let him get a layup. And Steiner's been struggling at the free throw line. And this might have been a good move inadvertently. I'm sure that's not what Passano was thinking when he went in there to pick up his 4th foul. But at 1:41, we're up 61-54. That's a 7-point lead. That's a 3, maybe 4 possession game. But Leo is at the free throw line.
And Kenny's right. Steiner hit his first 4, and now he has 5 out of 8. But he's had a real good ball game for Leo. He has 17 points, and Jeremy Davidson and Eli Steiner have done all the scoring, or the main amount of scoring here for Leo in the second half.
Got a little water on the floor, had to do some janitorial duties. They finally give the basketball to Steiner. Steiner throws his first one up and missed it. The lineup change. Here's a young man I haven't seen, Jacob Kuhon, a 6'2" junior, comes into the lineup for Martinez Pardo. Interesting move.
They really went small. Again, Steiner hit a bunch of free throws in the beginning, and he missed a couple, and now he hits another one.
And Leo's going to put on a full court press. The Saints are almost ready for it. They bounce pass it to Pettenberg. Pettenberg stops, gives it back to Martin. Back to Pettenberg. We're not over the 10-second line yet.
If Leo fouls Kenny, Dwenger will shoot to 1-1 the rest of the game.
Right side to Donovan. Donovan Puts a head fake on Monroe, kicks it pass no baseline drive.
Oh, nice pass.
Smithy cutting into the lane, rolls around, no good. Rebound Leo, that thing should have fell.
Leo hits a couple threes, and we got a brand new game here.
Get it to Davidson. Davidson thinks about it, drives in the lane. Nobody stops him. Pass no does on a help side defense. Blocks the shot, gets the rebound.
Wow.
And gives it up to, that was probably the biggest play of the game right there, Bob. Conlon Martin gives it up to Fentonburg. Fentonburg, he split the defense. They didn't expect that.
Pasno's done everything, Kenny. Rebound, score, and now play real good defense.
And the foul is on the play as one of the Leo Lions reached around the backside of, I think, Conlon Martin. Tried to tip the basketball away. We're to the free throw line for 1-on-1. It's the senior, Conlon Martin, with a 61-55 lead and inside a minute to play.
9 points for Conlon Martin, 1 out of 2 from the foul line. And out of his 3 baskets, 2 of them are threes tonight.
Again, folks, this could be a sectional matchup. So these two teams are kind of sizing each other up for possible play just 2 weeks from now. Martin makes the first free throw.
And the way we're seeing it tonight, not a lot of difference. Dwenger might have a little size, but Leo's a heck of a shooting ball club.
And he missed the second one, 62-55, 7-point lead. Hustling down the floor, Steiner.
You don't want to foul a 3-point shooter here.
Pardo to Reed. Reed over to Davidson. Davidson double team. He gets inside, fell down, has to flick it to the corner. They end up giving it to Steiner. Steiner circling the wagon. They still got 42 seconds. They burn up an awful lot of clock for needing 3 buckets. Long shot, no good. A rebound, Martin.
One of the smallest guys on the floor, Kenny, and that's his 5th rebound. 6 foot. He's got 5 rebounds and done a real nice job on both ends.
He released the rebound to Donovan right away, and Donovan got fouled. And I think that's Leo's only strategy because they're down 7. They took an awful lot of time off the clock on that offensive possession, Bob.
They sure did. Campbell Donovan turned this game around for Dwenger in the 3rd quarter when he had 8 points, and he only had 2 points in the entire first half. So Campbell Donovan really came alive in the 3rd quarter, and Dwenger sure needed that.
Give him one more as he makes the front end of the free throws. McKenna in and Smithy out for the last 34.5. Saints up by 8 and now 9.
14 points for Campbell Donovan, and he sure picked up his scoring punch when Dwenger really needed it.
Steiner drives, tries to dump it off to Pardo and take it out of there by the Saints.
That should about do it.
And he is fouled right away. So it's 64-55. It's going to turn into a mini free throw contest, but the one team's shooting all the free throws, and that's the Bishop Dwenger Saints.
You see this score in the paper, Kenny, and people are going to think it was an easy victory. This game was tight the entire game, and Leo and Dwenger are 2 good ball clubs, and I don't think Dwenger wants to play them in the sectionals because they're tough.
McKenna misses the front of the 1-and-1. Nobody on the rebounding line for the Saints, so Leo gets the basketball quick. The three-pointer up. Reed puts one down at 16.9, 64-58.
Reed has 4 baskets, and 2 of them are 3, so he's a good shooter, too. Leo's, they love shooting that 3.
Kind of an ugly shot, though. It's
yeah,
kind of a line drive.
Almost like he shoots it from his hip, too, doesn't he?
You know what? It went in, so it counts. So we're going to stay right here for the last 16.9. 64-58 your score, and you're right, Lane Reed, that was that's the kind of shot they needed the last time down the floor, at least a quick shot. Not necessarily a 3, but they needed to get one up. Pretty good crowd tonight here for a midweek game. Leo has brought a really big crowd. They're sitting behind us here.
They really follow their sports teams very well. 17 baskets for Leo, Kenny, and 9 of them are 3. So 3s have really kept them in the ball game. And again, Dwenger's advantage with Nick Passano having a great ball game, 18 points, a ton of rebounds, and that big block there at the end of the game.
16.9 on the clock, and the Saints are going to have the basketball. Going to be greeted by a full court press by the Leo Lions. And everybody scatters.
Dwenger gets fouled, and they're going to shoot 2 the rest of the game here.
It fouled immediately. Got the ball into Campbell Donovan, and they grabbed him as fast as they could grab him. Martinez Pardo is going to check back into the lineup for the Leo Lions for the offense-defense switcheroo. 64-58, and the gym's kind of quiet. Not a lot of excitement here as the Saints looking to put this one away.
Dwenger 9 out of 14 from the foul line tonight. We sort of jinxed him again. Campbell Donovan has had a good ball game. He picked up again the scoring slack when they needed it, and Dwenger should come out of here with a victory, but Kenny, stranger things have happened in basketball.
Yeah, they get him the basketball back. Campbell takes a deep breath, bends his knees, flicks it up there. Good. 65-58. 7-point lead. They roll it into Davidson. 14 seconds. He stops, jacks up a parking lot three.
Boy,
Found it.
you better guard. If you play them again, you better keep an eye on him because he's a heck of a shooter.
65-61. 9.6 to go and a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the rest of this ball game. Listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, East Indiana.
Are you looking for an orthopedic specialist? Ortho Northeast has been serving the community for over 50 years with offices in 3 convenient locations. Look for the location nearest you. Dr. John Pritchard is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon with 20 years of experience with OME and can assist you with the best treatment plan for your knee or shoulder pain. Dr. John Pritchard is looking forward to meeting you and helping with all orthopedic needs. Call Dr. Pritchard at 260-484-8551 or visit the web at www.orthone.com.
And we're back, basketball fans. The huddles are breaking up. We've got 9.6 on the clock. The Saints up by 4, 65-61. They'll have the basketball and need to go to the full length of the floor, but they're up by 4, and I'm sure the Leo Lions are going to try and press like there's 7 guys on the floor.
Jeremy Davidson and Eli Steiner have done everything they could for Leo to win this game. Davidson with 19 and Steiner with 18.
And you know, it's an odd nonsense of urgency here. I guess because it's a non-conference game, nobody seems really super tight or super worried about things. They get it in and it's fouled immediately. Campbell Donovan again, the recipient of the inbound pass, so he's going to go to the free throw line. 8.7 on the clock.
Campbell 5 out of 6 from the foul line. And Kenny, the way this game was going, I was a little surprised. I thought we'd be more in the 50s, and 65-61, they really picked it up in the second half.
Yeah, they certainly have. Lane Reed guilty of the personal foul. That's his 4th. 10 on the line, so this is a 2-shot foul. First one is up and good. That spreads it to a 5-point lead.
Campbell Donovan with 16, Conlon Martin with 10, and Nick Passano doing everything for Dwenger tonight. He has 18.
Everybody in substitutions are in. Ball's in his hand. Now it's flies and count it. 67-61.
Free throws going to decide this game again.
And that was a little bit odd as Pettenberg fouled Davidson as Davidson went cruising by. Although they got a couple fouls to give, actually. There was only 5. And another timeout by Leo. So.
I'm a little surprised you called timeout with 6 seconds left, but he's coaching for the sectionals. He's
trying to get 6 points out of a 5.5 clock. And, you know, we've seen it done in the NBA by Reggie Miller in New York once. But that's once in a long, long line of basketball games. So Leo Lions coaching till the end. And they got a 30-second timeout. And might as well get their money's worth here at Bishop Junior High School. 67-61 your score. 5.5 on the clock left in regulation.
Passano 18, Campbell Donovan 17, Hayden Smithy 10, and Conlon Martin 10. Dwenger has 4 in double figures, and Lane Reed kicked in 10 for Leo. So Leo and Dwenger have really hard-fought ball game tonight. These two teams are awful even. And if I'm Dwenger, I don't know if I want any part of Leo in the tournament, the way they shoot threes.
Steiner triggers it into Davidson. Has to throw it in the backcourt. That helps the Saints. Oh, and he almost got his pocket pick. Davidson, just let him go, fellas. They put it up and in, and don't matter because that was a 2-point bucket.
Well, they're going to count it. It didn't matter at all, did it, Kenny?
67-63. That's your final score. So the Saints get a W, even up their record at 9-9 on the year. And we've got all sorts of post-game stuff to talk about. We'll see if we can't even get an interview here. Sometimes it's a little tough. Let's take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Redeemer Radio on 106.3 FM, Northeast Indiana.
Hello, sports fans. This is Father Bob Garrow, chaplain at Bishop Dwenger High School. It is time to get geared up for our fall sports season. Whether competing on the soccer field, golf, or cross-country course, volleyball court, or on the gridiron, we wish good luck and great sportsmanship to all our student athletes and their teams. May we become the saints we are called to be. Saint Sebastian, pray for us.
You can help support your Catholic parish or school with Notre Dame Federal Credit Union's Elevate program. You'll not only enjoy excellent personal service and save money with your new loan or credit card, you'll also be giving money back to the participating parish or school you care about. Let Notre Dame Federal Credit Union elevate all participating parishes or schools. Elevate can be reached at 844-230-6611 or visit us online at ndelevate.com. Independent from the university.
And we're back, basketball fans. 67-63, your final score. The Saints win by 4, even their record at 9-9 on the season. Again, this is we talk about it a lot because part of our favorite time of the year is sectional play. The draw is this Sunday, and these two teams are in sectional 22 to be played up in Garrett. And did you get your stat sheet from the itty-bitty stat sheet?
Go ahead.
Oh, go right.
I was going to say, Kenny, I'll just give the scoring real quick. Martin had 10, Campbell Donovan 17, 5 for Pettenberg, Richardson 2, 3 for McKenna, 10 for Hayden Smithy, 2 for Larman, and 18 for Nick Passano. Dwenger had 29 points in the first half, 38 in the second half. Leo had 27 in the first half, 36 in the second half, and 21 for Davidson, 18 for Steiner, and Lane Reed had 10. From my perspective, Kenny, Dwenger a little more even scoring, but I think it was too much Nick Passano. The rebounding edge has got to go to Dwenger. Passano got some easy baskets, and Dwenger hit their free throws down the stretch, and Leo just couldn't hit threes the entire night. They hit a lot of them, but defensively they got burned inside on Passano.
And another thing that stands out here on free throws, in the first half, Leo was 8 out of 8. Second half, 3 out of 7. They lost by 4. The Saints, on their free throws, first half only 2 out of 3. It's 10 of 17, so they didn't really hit them that well, 58.8%, but they hit enough to win the ball game. So, and rebounding, it's a 5-point edge for the Saints. Offensive rebounds, 6 rebound edge, 9-3, and they lost the defensive rebound by 1, 26-25.
And another key for Bishop Dwenger, again, everybody listening to us, they know there's more than just scoring in basketball. But Campbell Donovan, the leading scorer for Bishop Dwenger, had 1 basket the entire half, wound up with 17 points, and he hit all his free throws. And when Campbell Donovan gets 15 points in the second half, that really fueled Bishop Dwenger to this very narrow victory.
And one of the sharpshooters for Leo, Will Moreau, had a grand total of 5. But Eli Steiner picked it up, and he got 18, and Davidson had 21.
And Morrow had only 1 basket, and that's hard to believe.
Yeah, I was looking at that, 1 out of 7. And that was a three-pointer that he put up. He put up 5 threes, only made 1, and a couple of free throws. So good defense by the Bishop Dwenger Saints on Will Moreau tonight, and they come out of the ball game with a 67-63 win.
Leo outscored him from the three-point line 10-5. Which is a lot of points from the three-point line, but Dwenger with their free throws, and 8 points or 8 baskets for Nick Passano. Again, Passano inside against Leo's outside shooting. And Kenny, I know we like the three-point shot, but I'll take those layups and the shots close to the basket any time over the launching the threes.
Yeah, the Saints were not very good on threes tonight. 5 out of 21. The grand total of 23.8%, a little bit.
And usually when they don't hit threes, they have troubles winning.
Well, but Passano did a great job on the inside, and Leo did not defend him very well at all. I was really surprised that they thought their bigs could keep up with him, and that, I think, can be attributed to the strength of schedule. Passano has played against all the tough guys here in town, and we got some really good inside players. Barry at Lures, a couple guys at Northside. There's a lot of good interior players in the SAC. Not as many in the Northeast 8, the NE8 that I've seen.
And not knowing anything about Leo, when I looked at the program, Jason Sutter at 6'7", I figured he might give him a game, and he never even played. So maybe he's a developmental player. But at 6'7", I thought maybe he would have been in there for his size.
And maybe he's hurt. Who knows? There's strange things happen here, and we don't get all the straight skinny on the visiting team. But tonight, the Saints win, 67-63. And Friday, we got a dandy for you. We put it on schedule in hopes that it was going to be perhaps a championship matchup. Not quite, but they're going to be playing for second place. The Bishop Lures Knights and the Northside Legends.
And Northside's lost one game in the entire year.
And it was to the Snyder Panthers on a last-second three in the corner by Mike Barnfield. So, and right now Northside is rated number 2 in the state. They have been as high as number 1, and they've had one young man that's hurt, and I think he is starting to come back. Again,
yeah, he had the flu last week, Jalen Butts, and they sure need him against Lures because Northside's guards are awful quick. But, boy, we watched Lures, and those two, both teams' guards, that'll be something to watch those 4 kids play.
So if you can't get out to Bishop Lures High School, dial us up because Bob and I will be there, and I'll drink an extra Monster energy drink, so I have lots of caffeine in me, and we'll be excited. That'll be a fun ball game. And that's going to be our last regular season game of the year until sectionals are announced. And we don't know where or who or what, but we're going to cover both Lures and Dwenger during the sectionals. So you have to pay attention, dial us up at 106.3 FM and listen in. We'll cut some commercial spots, and we'll also try to put it on the website. So tonight, 67-63, congratulations to the Bishop Dwenger Saints. This team has emptied out like somebody pulled the fire alarm. Everybody's gone, and I guess we're not going to get an interview on anybody, so we're going to call it a night. He's Bob Mers. I'm Kenny Barr. God bless everybody. Thanks for listening. We will talk to you on Friday.
Every donation to Redeemer Radio makes a difference. Many of our listeners tell us they wish they could give more. If you're looking to get rid of a vehicle but don't want the hassle of selling